In this short video, I'm going to share with you 5 expert tips on how to hire a speaker who will wow your audience. Because how you hire is just as important as who you hire. And as a professional business speaker, I've had a lot of different experiences when I've been hired to speak at business events. And I can tell you that the more professional and organized you can be from your end, the more likely you are going to be to retain those more professional speakers who will really wow your audience, but also make it a really great experience for you as the event planner. So the key thing with these tips is that they're going to help you maximize your budget. And just one little bonus tip to keep in mind is that quite often speakers will have what I call accommodation services. So in my case, I have something I call 360-degree speaking services, and those are add-ons that it's a whole list of additional things that I can be providing that we can talk about in terms of value-added services that really help you to maximize your budget and the experience for audience attendees. So that's something definitely to ask of speakers when you are talking with them. This might go beyond what they're showing on their one sheet or their web page. So everything I'm going to share with you is going to help you have a more efficient professional process for hiring speakers, and again, getting those speakers who will really wow your audience. In my speaking business, I have a standard that I hold myself to. I call it the RAP 3X satisfaction rating. And this is where I want event planners who hire me to have a really good rate of registration for my talks. I want them to have really good attendance and audience participation. And coming out of that, I want event planners to experience really positive ratings about my talks, because all of that will help you to have those same audience members repeat at your next event. So that's something to ask me about as well if you do decide to engage me for my speaking services. So let's get into the tips. Tip number 1. I appreciate this might seem obvious, but it's not always done when organizers are reaching out to speakers. Sometimes there's a lot of generalities in terms of what you're looking for in a speaker. So the more clear and detailed you can be in terms of your expectations, you don't have to be specific with the topic, but if you can even give a theme, or are you looking for a particular category of topic, and is it a keynote, is it a workshop, is it a panel? All of those things will really help the speaker submit a more detailed proposal to you. And that's tip number 2. Ask prospective speakers to submit a proposal. This is going to do a couple of things. It's going to help keep you organized when you're evaluating the speakers, because you can compare the different proposals. It's also going to help you identify which speakers are serious and professional in how they do their speaking business. Any speaker should be prepared to submit a proposal to you. If there's a paid speaking opportunity and it's in line with who they want to be speaking to, then they will be quite happy to submit a proposal to you. Tip number 3, have a conference call with the speaker before making a decision. Again, this might seem obvious, but I've actually had organizers reach out to me and they wanted to do everything over email. And I understand that from a time perspective, they may have wanted to just rely on my speaking video. But keep in mind that those speaking videos, they're edited. They're going to put speakers like me and everyone else in our best light. So, which is good because it's our marketing video. But when you get on the phone and have a conference call with the speaker, you're going to be able to listen to them in more like casual conversation. And what you're going to be able to pick up is whether how they speak and what they're like in terms of their personality, is that a good fit for your event? And do you think that that person will resonate with your audience? Tip number 4, plan as far in advance as possible. This is going to allow you to secure the best speakers. The other thing it's going to do is allow for more creativity. When you're working with the speaker, when the speaker has more time, it can often allow for more creativity in what they're going to be speaking about. They may want to be tweaking their talk to appeal to your audience, but also in my case, certainly where I want to be helping you in terms of promoting your event, it's going to give me more time to do that. The other thing to keep in mind is that many speakers will accept last minute speaking opportunities. So if you've gotten a last minute event planning gig and you really need some last minute speakers, you'll certainly be able to get them, but you may have to be prepared to pay a premium because of the last minute. And the final tip number 5 is to treat your speakers with respect. Please do budget for speaker fees. going back to what I said at the beginning, if you want to get the professional, really good speakers, then it's only fair that you be paying them for their expertise and for their time. Also, make sure that their needs are met for the event. So give them time to test. If there's any tech that's going to be used and they've let you know what they need, please make sure it's available. And again, give them that time to test it. If you're providing for their accommodations, obviously make sure that the accommodations are in a good location and as close as possible to the event venue. Those are just some examples. And the other thing, please have someone read their bio to the audience and have it read with enthusiasm. The speaker should not have to read their own bio. It helps to build up the credibility of the speaker with the audience if you have someone reading out their bio and if it's read again with that enthusiasm. I hope you found that helpful. If you're interested in learning more about my speaking services, you can go to my website here at revsquared.com/business-speaking, and please reach out anytime. I'm happy to talk about my speaking services and to see how we can work together to wow your audience.